All right, welcome back to the Lost Comms podcast. We're your hosts, good looking and weldingly challenged.
I'm Juan. Oh, dude, you didn't freaking know. I had it like already predetermined that I was going to tell everybody I was Juan when you told us that it was Juan and Juan's friend.
It always is Juan and Juan's friend. Well, here we
I'm
are.
Juan.
Yeah. The theme of the night is we're on the chopping block.
We've been dreading this. We've been dreading this pod for a little bit since we watched the episode. Obviously, not a good look. Not a good look. This leg of the race, it certainly wasn't our best. Juan had like a cough or something. He kept him from.
I felt awful. I wasn't gonna say that on camera though.
Yeah, everybody. This man was like dying. At one point, he's like, "Dude, I'm not going to be able to race. I'm not going to be able to race." I laughed at him. I was like, that's anyway. Get off the bathroom floor. I almost just said a word. I didn't though. I didn't. Family show.
Family show.
Keeping it safe.
With the shitty part, the crappy part. I gotta call myself out on that one.
Dude,
the crappy part.
Are you serious? We literally just got done saying it was a family show.
Literally.
The next
we
word
prefaced it with "Don't curse." Let me go ahead and.
We're gonna get canceled, dude. We're gonna get canceled. I cussed on camera. They had to blur it out.
What did you say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was mad. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did blur you out. Oh well, good on.
Yeah, dude. And
it's a family show, Shane. It's a family show.
And now we're kicking off Lost Com show with cuss words. We're gonna get canceled.
Well, the crappy part though is that we're coming back from Argentina, like our best leg yet, and everybody's getting super hyped, and we know what's gonna happen, obviously. But everybody's like, dude, like it's the Juan and Shane era. Like you brought down the juggernauts, and we know what's gonna happen next, and it's the worst feeling.
They hyped us up. They hyped us up big time.
So
and they're
bad.
Like, yep, Juan and Shane era. Like these guys are about to hit their stride. They're in their stride. And unfortunately, Juan was he didn't sleep. He didn't sleep a wink. Sleep. He was on the bathroom floor dude, you were rolled up. So here's a backstory. Give it a little of that. Do you remember the name of the spot that we got food at?
No, dude. I've been trying to forget it ever since it happened.
I don't either, but dude, it was like one of the best burgers I've had like in a long time. Remember?
It was like a good street burger. It was like the Argentinian version of Five Guys.
It was the second time that we got it because we're burning like 10,000 calories a day. So like we're like, we don't care what we're eating right now. We're gonna just shovel it in.
Take
definitely on my part, definitely showed on camera too. So,
dude, well, I think I had 2 burgers and fries. Like I had no chance, dude. Whatever was in that food was getting me because I vacuum fed all that food. But so I grabbed it. I just thought I was full, like I felt like really full. I was like, I overate a little bit. I tried to go to sleep and I was like, man, I might throw up. And it's like, I'll throw up, I feel better. My body isn't exactly dealing with like hanging out. And I go and I puke, dude, and it opens the floodgates literally on both ends, baby. I am not doing well.
I'm sitting there trying to find a prop. I'm sitting there in bed and I hear Juan just fighting demons, and I'm like just holding like my blanket. I'm like, oh no, please don't come for me. Please don't come for me.
The worst part is that like Shane racked out, so he's asleep. It's like at this point, it's like I think like 1:30, and I've been fighting this thing for like a couple hours. And really, what that looks like is me going to bed, drinking as much water as I'm able to drink. 5 minutes in, I'm rushing back to the bathroom to throw it all up because I'm not holding anything down, dude. It's a tell-all if the tell-all is everything I had eaten. And the way I woke Shane up was I was running back to the bathroom and I puked and then slipped on it simultaneously and bashed into a wall. And Shane's like, yo, you all right? And I was like, no, dude, I am not okay.
I think you're giving me a lot of grace there. I think what I actually said was, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, maybe.
I think I remember like waking up like pissed off. I was like, yo, what are you doing? Because I heard because it hit you after we were sleeping. I remember that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say, which is crazy, dude, because we ate the same thing. We ate the same burgers, and like whatever demon was in that meat found Juan in it.
Well, apparently some of the like production crew got sick too. Like a handful of them got sick.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh yeah, then there was definitely something going around. But like it was, dude, it took me out. It took me out. Like to the point where like thank God they didn't show this in the edit. And we'll get to the episode. But in several parts of the day, Shane's like, all right, dude, we're gonna try a light jog. You know, you tell me how you're feeling. Like 7 or 8 steps in. I was like, nah, I can't do it, dude. Like we're walking.
Yeah, it was no joke, dude. You literally looked at me and you said, like, I'm not gonna be able to race. Like, and I'm like, all right, dude. Like, I know we have food poisoning and whatever, but like,
food poisoning is a crutch, dude.
Shut up.
But so we did it, and we figured, hey, well, Shane will do the freaking roadblock, and I guess we'll figure out the detour.
Yeah, and that was the approach. It was just like, hey, this is gonna be Juan's day off, and you know. Ended up being not only was it a tough D2 or a tough roadblock all around, it was a tough roadblock and something that I really didn't have any business doing. You know, we've told everybody like our dynamic, how we're approaching roadblocks and stuff, and what we're gonna do, who's like Juan. You don't have any welding experience, right?
I've welded once, but it wasn't
one time.
It was for my senior project. Same thing as Danny. For the same reason that Danny welded, I welded too. It was for
okay. Danny. So yeah, dude. Like you would have done better just by the nature of it had been, you know, you had experience, but this one it wasn't. It didn't suit me well just because I'd never welded. So here we go. I think it took 4 times, but
okay. So anyway, starting at the beginning,
yep.
We go up to this fort thing in Montevideo, Uruguay. And so we're looking at it, and I remember like telling we were getting interviewed, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously, you guys saw it, like I'm feeling like crap, you know, I'm not really into it, but we're gonna push through because you know there's $1 million on the line, and you know, mom didn't raise no quitter. And after we're done with that interview, Shane's like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good. Like we're gonna get through this. At that point, I think the director comes to us. He's like, you guys see that hill up there? I want to get takes of you guys running up and down that hill several times.
You looked at him and you're like, all right, dude, I'll give you one. You said, I'll give you one take. You'll do it once. And and on my way down, I'm not going back up it.
Dude, I was struggle busting hard. I'm pretty sure I saw Angie like just fly by me. I was by far the dead last one. And I was like, after today's like, all right, let's run it back. And I was like, absolutely not, dude. No chance. Yeah. Not doing that.
Dude, if you look on camera too, man, like you can tell, like, You can tell by just looking at you that you were down a few pounds, like overnight.
Yeah, like you can tell the difference.
You could tell.
You could tell that my stomach was empty.
Yeah. There was no fuel in the tank.
I was thinking about this, dude. And after that, okay, so we opened up our stuff. We started working in Caesar. Thank God we started in the first group. It gave us the buffer that I think we needed. And then we get to driving. And so a lot of people are going to say that the nav was off this leg. I have a theory that me and Shane's dynamic is a lot of Shane verifying what I see up at the front because I got eyes on the streets. Me not being on my game that day took a lot of that from Shane. So now at this point, Shane is having to map it out and confirm street names at the same time while I'm barely hanging in there to drive, getting passed by traffic and stuff because I'm just like out of it, dude.
So like, well, okay, so we're driving. I don't know. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. I mean, like. I mean, you know, throughout multiple times, you know, you were the anchor on our team as you know what I mean? But like, I don't think today was one of the just naturally dragging us down. But I don't think you drug us down any more than, you know, you would have like any other.
No more than usual.
Yeah. Right. No more than usual. And I honestly, God, think that's the truth. Obviously not the anchor part, but like you weren't dragging us down any more than, you know, I think just by the nature of me doing that roadblock. So anyway. So we're driving, we're trying to nav our way there, and you hear it in the episode towards the end. Like I'm like, man, we always know where we are. We're just taking like the wrong way. And I mean, I was a nav, like I was a person responsible for the nav. So that was on me. So yeah, as we ripped the clue and it said go to Montevideo. How day.
Hey, safety first. What are we doing here?
Dude, I threw you a safety plug. I threw you a safety plug to start the pod, and you just like let it go right by. I'm like, all right, I guess we're not safe here anymore. I'll be the only safe person here.
I guess we're going to continue this trend from freaking leg 7.
Yeah. I guess we just lose our identity because we're in 6th place now. Oh no.
Yeah, dude. Safety. We're back in the Packers now, dude. It's cold.
Safety
out here.
first, everybody.
Safety
Everybody,
first.
make sure you're staying safe out there, please.
So we start driving. Oh, and Danny mentioned this in the Read the Clue podcast. He's like he talks about how he's looking out the window in the hotel and it's just all one-way roads. And so that plays directly into what Shane was saying. We mapped out a route and then got really unlucky with the one-way roads. Every time we needed to turn left, the road only turned right. And it was a lot of that all day.
Yeah, and then you even hear Juan going, dude, you're never gonna believe this. It's another one way, and it's like, gosh, because like the map doesn't show you if it's one way or not. I mean, it may by the nature of looking at it, you're like, oh, this is a one way, but you don't know you don't know what direction it's going. Like, I mean, in Argentina, like the road switched directions at times. So like,
oh yeah, you remember that?
You know, and now we're in Uruguay. It's all different. Like, and now you're like, I think we can go down this one. And hey, if there's not a hole, make a hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we get to we finally get to where we're going, and gosh, I think we're in second, right behind you know, Ricky and Cesar.
Yeah, dude. Jesus.
Again.
But at least they have no welding experience. At least it's freaking fair game. I freaking show up next to Ricky. Caesar's already trucking, and now Ricky's like, yeah, Caesar was welded before in school. I was like, of course he has.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, it didn't really help though. It didn't really help. It didn't help. It didn't.
It's
the homies struggled. I think they got it in the same amount of times that we did. I mean, little buddy was doing the roadblock this time, and it was hard, dude. It was hard. Yeah. So we get there. It's gonna be my roadblock. Funny, haha. You know, like purely funny, like Doug here. Anyway, anybody who gets that reference, please go ahead, drop it in the comments. Great movie. If you know it, shout out. So anyway, I'm putting on the gear because like I just look over and I see a bunch of clothes. I'm like, oh, I gotta put those on so I get over there. I'm like, oh man, this is really like these are a little bit tight. And I was talking about the shoes, and I like look up and like all the clothes are labeled. They're like, this one's for Amber, this one's for Shane, this one's for Cesar, and I'm like, my name's not Amber.
Shane's like, dude, we might be in trouble. This thing doesn't fit.
Yeah, dude, it's not going on.
I bet it's not.
Yeah. Anyway, I was putting on Amber's clothes. Anyway, shout out Amber. Thanks for lending me your. Yeah, I already had your pants. Even if you stretched them,
she didn't use them because Vinny's the one that did it. So
Vinny did. Yeah, I already had. Yeah. I had Amber's pants on at this point. I was like, I was trying to put her shoes on too, and that just wasn't happening. It was going to be a very comfortable roadblock.
The pants were a look, dude. The pants were a look. Yeah, if you got it. Flaunt it.
Trying to keep it tight around here. You know what I mean? Dude, not after those 2 cheeseburgers though. I didn't want to wear anything tight that day.
Shoot, man, give me the tightest clothes you have. I think I lost like 11 pounds overnight.
Dude, you looked rough, dude.
Yeah, and it felt even worse.
You look like somebody that just thrown up everything in their body plus 2 cheeseburgers on top.
Bro, if only my body was a one-way road that previous night, dude. It was 2-way road the entire night, dude.
Okay. You shut up. That's gross. All right. Our viewers don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's nasty. Also, nice t-shirt.
Oh, hey. Oh, thanks for noticing. Oh, hey, nice t-shirt, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Nice t-shirt. Guys,
is that Lost Comms? Hey, is that Lost Comms? What's that?
Oh, it's this cool new podcast of these 2 dudes that just like to hang out and talk crap. Hey, do you want to support the pod? You want to support the pod? Get yourself a t-shirt. Guys, it's $19.99. We're just doing it to spread the word. We're not making any money out of this.
Where do we get it? Where do we get that t-shirt?
Oh, it's funny you ask. If you go into the channel, there's actually a link in the bio. You don't have YouTube? Oh, just go ahead and go into Instagram, the Lost Comms Instagram page. And there's another link right Lost on Comms. That bio. Lost Comms, baby.
Shout out wives.
Hey, never forget.
Shout out wives.
Big shout out wives.
Buy the t-shirt, and we'll make more t-shirts. It's a simple equation. We like t-shirts. You like t-shirts. Friends, family, grandma, grandpa, cousin, brother, person you don't like, buy them for me. I'll wear them. And I hate this shirt. I hate it. I wanted to cuss, but I wasn't going to cuss. This is a family show. So anyway, I hate the t-shirt. You buy me one, I'll throw it in my daily. I won't have to wear the same stinky shirt every day.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, buy one, take a picture with it, drop the picture in the comments. We'll give it a big shout out.
Yeah, big old. Well,
we want to see how you fit.
There were a few people that was buying them. Okay, so like we can't really say that because like we said that last pod. There's a lot of people that bought them, and you promised people that you were going to flex on camera. weird flex in its own right.
What was okay? Hold on a second.
Flex.
What was the condition? I don't remember the condition.
Weird flex. Like buy a t-shirt and I'll flex for you. Like I think that's a little.
I don't think that's how
it's a little weird. It's a little weird, but that's what you said. You're like, yeah, I'll flex for anybody who buys a t-shirt. I'm like,
not true. That is not what I said. Knowing me, I probably said like, hey, if we sell 50 shirts, I'll do. I don't know. So.
Hey, can we get our graphics guy to pull up the last pod, please?
Yeah, now accepting applications for a graphics guy.
If you want to be our graphics guy, please reach out to the Lost Com Show on Instagram. You can dive into their DMs, send us a nice hello, maybe a good morning. Start the conversation off proper, as I wasn't doing while we were in these Spanish-speaking countries, because as Juan told me very many times, because I would just go over and just start asking questions like, yo, dude, just say hello first. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's a little different, like culturally, because now you sound super demanding.
That's right. So if you want to support us, as a matter of fact, I believe his name is Ethan. Shout out Ethan. Pretty sure it's Ethan.
I'm gonna drop this hammer a little so you can see my cool shirt, my cool Lost Com shirt.
Yep.
Boom, baby.
His name's Ethan. Send us some graphics. Super cool. Wasn't quite what we're looking for our design. He even said that he'd want to help out again. So yeah, hey, if you want to throw some graphics, go ahead and try to make it.
Ethan, big shout out.
Yeah,
it looked sick. It was legitimately dope, dude. Thanks so much. We love it.
Okay, sorry. This is like I'm ADD, everybody.
Yeah, and if you didn't get if you couldn't guess it, this show is not scripted. We literally just say, "Hey, you ready to do the pod?" Yeah, I guess we can talk about.
So now we're doing the roadblock. Cool. I'm messing up left and right. Like I can't figure this thing out. By the way, he hit it twice, which really sucked because like he hit it the first time, and like, what else do you need to do? Why do you need to hit it again? Like just to make sure it learns its lesson? Like, come on, also, leave it alone.
Way to find the biggest guy in the country. Like, dude, that dude was a bear, and he looked so intimidating. And he had like the anger of 1,000 gods every time he struck that hammer down. I was just like, oh no, dude, no.
The Amazing Race now accepting applications for Bigfoot that lives in the area,
yeah,
like
literally.
Just mammoth of a human being.
Uruguayan Bigfoot.
Good looking cat. Tell you what.
I mean, the man knew what he had going for him, and he freaking flaunted it. I love it. The entire time it showed me like chirping Shane. So I love to chirp Shane because he's such an easy target. But that was like, there was one time I think like he tried it the first time. And I was like, come on, dude, let's go. I was like,
yeah. Like I was like putting the thing, like I hadn't even tried it yet. Like I was like chopping away and like whatever, and then I like put it in the water like to cool it down because that's what they told us to do. And like you just hear Juan go, "Oh my god, dude, let's go!" I'm like, I'm watching the episode. I was like,
I texted him. I was like, "Am I a bad friend?"
Yo, if I heard that real world, if I heard that real time, I would have taken the welding mask off. I would have walked up to Juan's skinny body after puking. I would have put it on him,
dude.
And I would have said, "Go weld."
I was full on victim weight that day.
I want to use all these analogies, but it's a family show. You can't do that. Family show. So anyway, we get yeah. So dude, what we have 3-4 teams pass us.
Yeah. We was it? It was definitely Ricky and Caesar. I think Rod got it too. And then was it Danny?
Ricky and Cesar, Rod and Leticia, Amber and Vinny.
Oh, and Danny and Angie. Did Danny and Angie pass?
No, they didn't pass us.
So, and that's it. That's it. It was just
so that's it. So we left in fourth. Started there in second, left in fourth. Kind of back to the whole thing where like the show did a good job of kind of like showing like, oh, this is why the boys didn't do well. It was the wrong detour or roadblock. Juan wasn't going to do roadblocks today, so like it just ended up being the wrong roadblock for me. So
yeah, it was.
We started out in the back of the pack as we left.
Yeah, we lost a few places. The good news is that now we're going to go to a music's part, and I'm really good at music and just overall keeping a rhythm, so it's going to go great for all of us.
And so, this is another point of contention. Okay, everyone. So it's funny. I talked to Juan earlier today on the phone as he finished the episode. He was like, "Yo, dude, I'm watching the episode right now, and I just finished up." And I'm like, "Bro, are we like?" Because on the race, during the race, after the race, we're like, dude, our strength was navigation. Yeah. The entire we knew what our strength was, and it was a nav. Today, I looked at Juan, and I'm like, after he got done walking, I go, dude, like, do we just suck at nav? And like, we didn't know it.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, dude, I'm full on drinking this Kool-Aid. It does not show us being good at nav, and the results are backing that up. I guess. I mean, but I don't remember getting lost that day. I just remember exactly like we said, knowing exactly where we were and not lucking out with like street directions.
We were never lost.
No. We were never lost.
We'll say it until our last pod.
Oh yeah. So they force us off of this platform.
Till they force us off of YouTube, which they very well might, because we're not keeping it very family friendly. Yeah, we got Wancho over here using 4-letter words that aren't nice. You got Shane on camera,
blasphemous behavior, getting blurted out,
cussing in front of these kids that are watching the show.
I'm not a super fan. Like, I can't say I've seen all 36 seasons, but I have never seen anybody blurted out on the Rays. Talk about setting a record, dude.
Yo, on this, there's been a lot on this season.
Yeah.
On that note,
big shout out to our audio guys doing God's work.
There was one time on this leg where we're driving and like we're frustrated. We're in the back of the pack, and like we had said like some gold, like we were just throwing down like some good TV, and our audio guy just lets out the loudest 4-letter word. Excuse me. And Juan and I are just like, yo,
yeah,
you good? He's like,
yeah.
He's like, that was gold, and I can't use any of it. Why? Because Juan and I were just not being very
keeping it friendly, not keeping it family friendly, very family friendly. Which sucks because I feel like that's why it doesn't show a lot of our personality on the show. I was making a joke. I was actually talking to I think Ricky and Leticia earlier today. And I was telling him, I was like, I feel like it doesn't show a lot of our personality on the show because, like, our personality, unfortunately, comes with a few 4-letter words. And so I was like, so we were pretty much Racer 1 and Racer 2 in the freaking credits because they have to keep it as superficial as possible. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. We finished off the welding. Shane, good job, dude. Honestly, welding is not easy. And for the first time, I mean, you banged it out in like 3 or 4 attempts.
Dude, that was tough. It was tough. I had no idea what I was doing. And dude, this is where I will say was the hardest part for me is while we were doing it, the guy that was there was helping you as much as you wanted.
Oh, really?
He didn't speak English.
Oh, shit.
Guess what language he spoke? Yeah. So I'm sitting there the entire time like, God, I wish this was Juan's, because even if he's never touched a welding, he's never welded anything. This guy's giving you the directions and the how-to. The coach is telling you exactly how to do it, and I can't understand him. Damn it. And Juan can. Juan would have been able to get it probably in 1 or 2 tries. So,
damn it, man.
So yeah, so we get done anyway. We get done. We're in 4th, and now we're we kind of backtracked back to the roadblock, but now we're nabbing, and we didn't get lost, but apparently we took the long way around, and we show up behind Danny and Angie and Yvonne and Amber.
And Yvonne Melissa.
And Yvonne and Melissa, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No. Was it? Yeah, because we get there and we're like, dude, Dan and Angie, remember? And then like right next to him was Yvonne and Melissa. That sucked.
Yeah, I think Regan and Caesar were even gone by then. So like there goes our lead.
You don't know what we're doing. Like,
and when we showed up, what's funny, Shane, is that if you look at like a live track of where our car is in the city, we're always in the city. We're just like doing this little number in the city. We never leave, like we never get lost in any direction.
Yo, what are you
We're just always figuring it out.
Track? What is this, like the Santa tracker? Like when I was growing up, they have tracking on
like an actual tracker of that, yeah.
No, they don't. Like with real timestamps.
The FAA every year on Christmas does a Santa tracker around the whole world.
Oh no, I know that, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's and it's not FAA. It's Nord. It's Nord.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Nordic Santa tracker. Yeah, it's not the FAA. But I'm talking about shout out Santa.
Big shout out Santa. Thanks for the childhood.
Big Santa people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, huge.
No, I'm talking about like the Amazing Race. They have like a GPS tracking that they show
they're tracking you. Yeah.
No,
what I mean is like if you no, I'm saying like if you were like if you had a God's eye view at us driving, we're taking a long time circling the freaking where we're supposed to be. Just trying to figure out what the most efficient way of getting in there is, and I think that's what screws us because we never get lost.
Classic Juan and Shane.
Yeah, big classic.
Just driving around in a circle around the X.
Well, we get there eventually, and so at this point we got to pick: are we singing or are we playing the drums? There's no chance you're singing in Spanish.
I wanted to sing, man. I was all about it.
Dude, I suck at singing and you suck at Spanish. Like that would have taken a left turn real quick.
I know. It's so true. I was watching it and I was like, oh, but they had the Spanish on a board and I didn't really have to get the words right. I mean, half these singers that make it big don't even like enunciate the words. I mean, there's a couple rappers out there. I don't know what they're saying, but they get paid.
Sound good doing it, man.
They get paid. And so like that's all we needed to do.
I mean, had I known that it was like such a big paint by color challenge or paint by number challenge, might have given it a shot.
Dude, no, you didn't have it in you. You did not have dancing around.
Well, the guy was like failing people for not dancing enough, and I was like,
I know, and you weren't doing that.
No chance. Yeah. So instead, I decided to bang on the giant drum, which totally helped my headache. Yeah, and mine was like, dude. Okay, listen. I heard
what yours was.
Tune into the Specialist podcast. Those guys had a really good recap, and at one point, one of them was apparently like a musician. And he was like, yeah, they had him doing offbeat, like offhand beats was what he called it or something. Essentially, we were keeping 2 separate beats with each hand. Dude, I'm not a musician. Like, I can dance kind of, obviously not breakdancing, but I can't play like instruments like that. I've never played.
Okay, hold on. Where is this like newfound like dancing skill that you're saying? Is it because we were breakdancing and we accomplished that? Yeah, I'm a big dancer.
No. I can dance really well, just not breakdancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Michelle.
I'm actually come to the finale party. We'll get some salsa on, and I'll show you what I can do.
I'm actually a backup dancer with Michelle. With Pitbull.
No big deal. But anyway,
Juliana's full on committed to the double Dutch thing. She wants to learn how to double Dutch in less than a minute with Michelle and Sean at the finale party. Big shout out finale party. Tickets are coming.
Okay, so.
So we get there. We decided to pick the drums. There's a small drum and the big drum. The big drum just generally looks easier, and Shane kind of threw me a bone on that one because Shane actually does have musical, like he's musically inclined.
And it ended up being harder.
Yeah, it ended up being harder.
Yours was harder. Yours was harder.
I already felt like dog crap. So why not?
I'm pretty sure you would have been able to keep it with. I think you could have done that one.
I mean, you made it look easy, but in my head, I was like, dude, these are both gonna suck. I don't care.
Go ahead on the table right now. Do what I just did.
Is that what you're doing?
Dude, yeah, you're right. You don't have any rhythm, man. You're toast. All right. That was mid. Not very good.
Hey, man, we're shooting for a C+, okay? Stop trying to ace this class, all right? This is an amazing race challenge. We get there. We do the thing. We practice. Dude, we must have practiced a buttload. I don't remember having done that in the first attempt, but apparently we killed it on the first one. We must have practiced.
We didn't. No, we didn't. No, we did not. No, we didn't.
Okay. All right. So I thought my memory was failing me. 2 times you said?
No, yeah, it was like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, they didn't show it, but it did take us 2 or 3 times, which was that's what, because we didn't practice very long. We did like 1 and then maybe 1 more do over, and we're like, all right, well, let's go. And we got done, and he was like, yep. We're like,
yeah. And then we went to go back to practice, and every single bang on that drum was a nightmare to me because I was dying, dude. I damn near killed over. But I figured it out, dude. You know what? You suck it up. You persevere.
All right.
We did the drum thing. The drum, legitimately cool challenge. Like, it sucks that like I felt like dog crap, but like I actually kind of felt pretty submerged in the culture. It was actually kind of dope experience because there was a lot of people dancing around us, and we were running the entire show.
You didn't let me sing.
I wish we could go back and I would have let you sing. I
wanted to sing.
I would have loved that.
To spread my little vocal wings, and I wanted to fly. And Juan's like, no. Just like I didn't let you play soccer. I guess we're even.
Oh yeah. People are like calling out how bitter I was about that. Of course I was bitter, you idiots. Like, who wouldn't want to play soccer?
Hey, we don't call people names here. This is a family show. Chill out.
Family show. Right? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. Okay, I had every right to be upset.
Look at this prop that's in my freaking room, man.
It's like I get to my hotel room. I'm on a layover. Ooh, play. Where's Shane laying over?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Nah, I can't afford a prize for you, but we'll play the game. Anyway, I get to my room, and there's a freaking magic 8-ball here. So, Juan, you want to go ahead and give her a whirl, buddy?
All right, let's see. Are we gonna get eliminated next leg? Don't let me down, magic 8-ball.
Looking a little hazy. Try again.
I'm scared to try again. Oh, magic 8-ball. Are we staying in this race?
Better not tell you now. That's two. Stop talking to me. We're putting
all
this
right,
thing
all right.
down,
That's
man.
it. No more.
This
No more.
thing's
We're not playing.
possessed.
We're not toying with
Yeah.
fate anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see. Yeah, so we did the drums. Like I said, a pretty dope experience. And at this point, we're good. We left before a couple of teams, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Did we leave before Emma Vinny?
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Did it maybe Rod and Leticia?
Yeah, I think you're right. And then maybe also Lavender, Melissa, and Yvonne.
And Melissa. Yeah, we left before them. I know we left before them.
Yeah, okay.
Dan and Angie beat us out of there. They're already on the mat. And so now we're driving and we're nabbing and we're going back. You hear me say, "Hey, we're gonna send this one for Hail Mary." I can't for the life of me remember the decision that we were trying to figure out. I can't remember
VFR direct, but it was risky.
Well, these, our family, friends, and viewers don't know what that means, Juan. So
I think we were trying to go the most direct route possible, but it was a route that was very, very risky.
I think you're right. And what ended up happening was us getting to a bunch of one-way roads. Say that 10 times fast. Ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah,
one-way road. Oh, I'm so sick with it, dude.
Oh, dude,
maybe we should have sang.
Bro, you're so filthy. Dude, you can stay and dance anything. By the way, do you back up Pitbull as a dancer?
Damn, I want to flex so hard right now, but I won't.
What is going, dude? What is this affiliation with you and wanting to flex on camera?
Shane, please address this? I feel good. Dude. I feel comfortable in my body. Is that okay?
But you want to like flex on camera? Like, dude, why don't you just do this pod shirtless, man? Like, why don't you just show up shirtless? Like, if it's that big of a deal to you, like, you know what I mean?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard about. But I really just want to flex for you guys,
bro. I would never do that.
Dude, it would be super sick, man, if we did this. Like, dude, I couldn't imagine a world where we did this pod like shirtless.
Dude, that would be crazy. There's no way the fans would watch.
Dude, it would be so crazy if we just. All right, it would be insane if you just would like flex your bicep for every person that liked this video.
What if it's like 400? All
Dude,
right, we're going.
It's going to be 400 of our friends, so they have content to clown you about in our group chats. It's going to be all 400
clowning us. Dude, we've left it all on the field on this race. Our friends don't need any more content to clown us.
Oh yeah, dude. They're like, you should see our group chat last night. Like our friends were just waiting for this. They're like, these stupid. And
they didn't know. They didn't know we did it so poorly. And so me and Shane knew we're like, it's coming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and so I had the group chat on mute because I was like, I don't want to hear it. And then Kevin's like, yo, dude, you just got canceled on national TV. I was like, holy cow, what did I say? Like, yo, dude, what did I say?
Because I was like, yo, what happened?
Because I'm a very cancelable person, and I was like, oh yeah, here I thought I did pretty good, but here we go.
Bro, oh man, yeah. When he said that, I was like, yo, are you being for real?
Said rest in peace, Shane, dude. There he goes.
Yeah, and they're watching this crap in Florida. I'm in Washington. Shane, I think you were on Mountain Time yesterday. The point is, they're beating us to it. They know about this way before we do. But so finally, time to get to the mat. What after the longest day of my life, and we're trucking. I mean, we try, man. We try to do the most direct thing possible. I mean, I think that plays a part in the nav too. It's not that the nav is bad. I think we just take risks. We take calculated risks, and sometimes they pay off, and sometimes they don't. But so on our way there, we get passed by Yvonne and Melissa. And I was like, yo, is that the girls?
Okay.
And I could not believe it.
I want to talk about this. Okay. I'm going to, and Juan, I just put the bus in reverse here. Okay.
I know what you're
and I left you behind me.
Yeah.
Okay?
I know what you're going to say.
So Juan is driving like a 95-year-old grandmother, and I am not exaggerating. Hey, raise your hand out there if you are a right lane driver on the highway that's 85 miles an hour. I'm not raising mine because I drive in the left lane. I do about 9 miles an hour over, and I've never been pulled over for doing it.
Dude, me too. But Shane, that day I was seeing 3 steering wheels, dude.
Okay, so we are in the right lane, and it's like Juan is just like coasting, and I'm like, what is it? Like, hey, shout out Amazing Race because they did a very good job making it out to where I wasn't upset. I was upset. I was frustrated, and then Juan got frustrated with me. So we're driving, and I'm like, and Juan just goes, "Hey, it's Ivana, it's the girls," and I'm like, "Wait, what? Like you didn't see that? Like I'm in the backseat. I'm like, what do you mean?" He's like, "Oh shit."
Oh, family show, Shane.
Family show, dude.
God.
Sorry.
Jesus. Buy a shirt, man.
Buy a t-shirt.
Let's send this man to not curse school.
Yeah, family show. So anyway, so he like realizes what's going on, and I'm like, dude, go. Yeah. And so we're in the right lane. Yvonne and Melissa are crushing it in the left lane, and so they get a couple cars ahead of us, and now like we get parallel with Yvonne and Melissa, and like they're trying to come over. Juan, what did you do?
I let them in.
He let them in.
Yeah, I let them in.
He literally slowed down and let them in. And now I'm yelling at Juan. I am yelling at him. I'm like, dude, what do you like? And then he comes uncorked at me. And I think the cameras must have caught like the two smiles that we flashed on the mat because it was not a happy finish.
Yeah, no.
We were both like pretty upset with each other. And
we worked it out.
We got over it.
Yeah.
I think I went back to that burger joint, had another cheeseburger because it was so good from the night before.
We got back to the room and we each punched each other in the chest and just sucked it up. I think at one point I was on my knee on that freaking. Thank God for not. Hey, big shout out, Amazing Race. Thank you for not showing me on my knee on that mat, dude. I was struggle busting.
I don't think you're on a knee, bro.
I think at one point I was because I was out of breath from walking.
I don't remember you getting down on your knee. If you got down on your knee, I would have been. We would have had a conversation.
Yeah, you're probably right. You would have caught me on, you would have definitely caught me.
Get up!
We're on TV.
Phil is here. Phil.
Well, Phil, anyway. I love Phil, man. Great guy. When he looks at me, he's like, "Hey, gives you some time to get better. You're still in it." I'm like, "Thanks, Phil. I needed to hear that."
Tough leg for the kids.
It was a tough leg. It was a tough leg for sure. Sad to see the firefighters go. Again, at this point, we were all pretty locked in. It's pretty.
Oh, we weren't. We were second to last place.
No. I'm sorry. Not locked in.
We were happy to see him go.
Yeah. Well, yes, correct. Yeah. No. Yeah. That was kind of the good news.
Thank God.
Better than us.
No. Obviously, we're losing friends at this point, so that was sad. But no.
Good point. Not
that.
It was a little sadder under different circumstances.
Yeah. See ya. $1 million on the line. Let's see you at the
party.
Let's see. Yeah. We're all gonna be at the finale. We'll see you at the finale in one way or another.
Oh man, dude, we live to fight another day. We're taking off in the last team. There are 6 teams left. Yes, 6 teams left in Barbados. And so at this point, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 2-2-2 launch. I don't know.
Barbados.
I'm not sure. Yep, Barbados. Where
Barbados?
Which Barbados?
It's definitely pronounced Barbados.
100% not.
Call Rihanna. All right, hold on here.
Call Rihanna.
I'm gonna.
Which by the way, right now. She makes a guest appearance in the sneak peek for next week
in Lost Comms show. Yeah, we got her. She's gonna. Dude. It's past her bedtime. She goes to bed at 10 o'clock, and it's next
show.
Yeah, no, I'll try her in the morning and try to get it on camera.
Yeah, it's gonna be self-drive again because we've been apparently killing it on that. Though what they don't show in the sneak peek is that Barbados is, I'm pretty sure, an English territory, which means that, or at one point it was, and all the streets are backwards. You remember that?
Oh yeah, it was driving on the left side of the road. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh no, I remember. I remember you driving on the.
It's a good episode.
Yeah. Tune in, everyone. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What do we got here? 38 minutes, guys. I feel like we didn't do you justice here.
I know.
Okay, what can I? Juan, why are you wearing a hat?
Why you gotta do this to me, dude? Because I'm self-conscious. All right, we gotta take the hat off, and we'll let the people decide.
Let me see.
Right?
Let me see it.
Let's see what we got. All right, there.
Yo, this man's flow.
I'm wearing a hat because I feel like that hairline is leaving.
It looks great, dude. What are you talking about? There's nothing like, dude. I haven't seen a V like that since looking up in the sky during opening day of goose season. Like,
all right, hat's coming back on. On that note, hat's coming back on.
It's not, dude. I told you this entire time you got a good hairline, and that now you're just giving me fuel. Like,
hey, man,
you can't be openly,
and it's my fault.
Oh yeah. You're still You're vulnerable with one of your friends, expecting them not to do anything. Like, come on, what?
Dude.
We wouldn't be friends.
Bro, I can't wait for the finale party. It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, for those of you that want to go to the finale party, we don't have a link yet, do we?
No, but it's coming. Like it's made already. We just haven't sent it out. It's gonna be cheap, guys. Real cheap. It's gonna be in New York, May 15th. Stay tuned for the details. But you're gonna be partying with Shane and I, and you know exactly where you can find us.
You better get there early because there's just any party activity. You guys will probably have fun regardless. But Juan and I might not remember anything past like family show.
It's a party. It's a party. You'll meet the wives. You'll meet the wives.
Yeah. Oh, you'll meet the wives?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a party. It's a party. Oh, dude, Juan, you know that song from when you back up dance Pitbull.
Oh, I don't think that's Pitbull's song, is it?
I don't think so either. I just had to throw the plug in.
I can dance, Shane. I'm a good dancer. I'm not a good break dancer.
You know what? Why don't you stand up, give us a little twirl, and while you're at it, go ahead and flex. Go ahead and flex. Hey, give me a flexing little twirl of a dance.
You got a hairline, dude. Don't overplay your hand. Don't overplay your hand. You got a hairline tonight, all right? Count your blessings, brother.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, that's all I got. I mean, it was relatively, for us, not a very eventful episode.
It was a quiet episode.
On for dear life. Honestly,
it was a quiet episode. There wasn't really anything to chat about. I was surprised he didn't show us cussing each other out as we're getting to the mat. As Juan ever so gracefully just let Yvonne and Melissa get in, like, yeah, go ahead, hey, go ahead, take the mat. And I'm like,
I did. No, I 100% did that. I'm not even gonna fight back because I was like, oh, they're trying to get in. Like, I was just being a nice guy because I was freaking feeling like,
nice guy. Yeah, nice guy. There's $1 million on the line, and we're potentially in last. Just a nice guy. Just let him go. Yeah, just let him go.
Oh my God, dude!
I don't think I've ever been so pissed at you in my entire life. I was like,
it was your right.
And at that point, no, go ahead.
That was representative of the rest of how the day went.
And this man's came unglued when I was like, dude, and I wasn't even yelling at you. I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, ah! I'm like, oh man, that
sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Fucking pterodactyl. Oh yeah, no, that was really my screw up. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, you know what? Honestly, I don't. It doesn't change. I don't think it changes anything though. I mean, if you think
we would have been in the last group, but God forbid that was the last that we were fighting for last place. Phil was really trying to chalk it up at the mat. At this point, I think we knew that we were pretty well in front of at least one team. So we got there with Yvonne and Melissa, and Phil was like, so. How the race goes. Really,
dude, he was really building that up.
And we're just like, man, we know we're not last. I don't think so.
I was like, not today, Phil. Not today.
my partner over here, he's physically defeated. His partner just chewed him out for letting the next team in. He just yelled at me. We're sad. We want to go swimming.
That might have been one of the only times you and I bickered, though. I mean, we did a pretty good job at staying level-headed.
No.
Up until now, they're not really hiding anything.
Prior to this, I think
you didn't. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all we got. We can drag this out for another 18 minutes, 17 minutes or so to give you an hour. But unfortunately, this was a quiet leg for us. We were a little bit tired. And, Shane
squandered our lead. But
Juan's too nice. Yeah, hit some quick highlights here. Shane can't weld. Juan's too nice. 6th place finish.
Drums hurt my head, and apparently I should have let Shane sing a language that he doesn't understand.
And I really wanted to sing. There we go. Quick recap. If you guys just watched the last 30 seconds, you got the whole pod. So, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Shane, were there any questions for us in the last one? I think most of the questions came in the live. Guys, we're gonna keep doing live later on. We just gotta figure that out. We gotta figure out the dynamic. But we'll see what we can do for sure. If not,
there's a couple questions.
There was a couple questions. Maybe we respond to them via comments. So
yeah. I think the one I just remember one is like somebody asked like, hey, how'd you guys know you were best friends? Like at one point did you guys know you were best friends when you met?
Oh, we answered that in the first pod.
I think we did too. When I realized I couldn't freaking stand him.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty, when I realized that, dude, honestly, I was just on the hunt for, I just really need somebody that's going to be good at the Amazing Race. So I'm like, hey, this guy's a good contender.
Unfortunately, he found me.
And here we go. I was like, yeah, hey, man.
Dude.
Best friends for life, you know what I mean?
I can't wait to get ripped in the recaps.
Oh, dude, did you see what the name of the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say no. I was just saying like I'm gonna get ripped in these recaps. I know it. Looking forward
For
to
what?
it. For not figuring it out, dude. For freaking not putting on my big boy pants.
Bruh, we had a tough day. It's all right. But
what were you gonna say?
Oh shoot, what was I gonna say?
Did you see
the name of this episode?
Oh yeah, chew and walk gum. Or okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey, why don't we just take a breath, take a seat.
All right, Shane, from the top. Welcome to the last podcast. Yeah. Walk and chew gum, baby. Something like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, well, yeah. Like, so somebody like threw a comment out there. They're like, oh, like, there's such a cute couple. It's like, hey, listen.
Well, they keep calling each other baby.
Yeah, it's like
I'm like, yeah, I don't know if say that a lot.
I don't know if any of you guys like play sports out there or anything, but like, I'm not calling Juan baby.
Like, wait, what?
It's just, not.
I gotta say, after reading that comment, I heard it at least 7 times this episode.
Well, yeah, like
it's almost a period for us.
Like, let's go, baby. Like, let's go.
Yeah,
like,
let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah, like now saying it, I get it.
No, but somebody's like, they call each other babe, and it's like, no, we don't. No, we don't.
That's the little bit of self-respect we had left. All right, guys. I got nothing else. Legitimately, I cannot stretch this recap anymore for what happened. It wasn't the Juan and Shane show. We're starting off last. Let's see if we can make it up. We're on the
Thanks for listening to Lost Comms. See ya. And we're gonna have to cut that last 30 seconds.